peace practice, our gratitude practice, our financial freedom affirmations, and our financial freedom visualization. My name is May Doldalau, and I live in Waikiki with my husband Jomel and our 12-year-old son Jordan. Back in 2011, I had over $40,000 of credit card debts, line of credit debts, paid it off. By April of 2016, started coaching clients to do what I did, which wasn't just pay off debt and quit my job, which was pretty good though, but our net worth had improved by about $500,000. We were making almost $500 a month in passive income, mostly from dividends. And then during those mastermind programs that I started coaching, I started buying property for the first time in my life. With my husband. We bought our first condo in Waikiki in 2017. In 2018, we bought our second condo. In 2019, we bought our third condo and sold the first. And so we live in this one, which is a 3-bedroom condo. We still have an Airbnb business, which is another condo in Waikiki, which we still run today. So that's my story really quickly. I want you to I invite you to visit my website, yesfinanciallyfree.com. So I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see it. Let's see, I'll show it to you. Here we go. Yesfinanciallyfree.com. And if you look at the website, one of my devices is low on power, so it's like on a funny cable. But anyway, if you look at my website, you can see I have free replays of all my lives there, okay? They're all there, free, all right? So it's pretty cool. And then also at yesfinanciallyfree.com, you'll find out that I did a webinar on Friday, okay? And I'm actually gonna put a clip of the replay, but the webinar was right there. It was on Friday, the 17th, and basically it was about options trading, how to get paid to buy stocks. And so to get the replay, which is free for 1 month, all you have to do is go to the right side and fill in your name, email in that little form there and hit that yes button. Or you can go to the main menu on the top and hit the contact us page. And when you hit the contact us page, you also get to a page that has a form on it that you fill out. It explains that this is my email list and that there's a free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. Yeah, so you fill out your name and your email and you hit that email button, the get instant access. And then you will get instant access to you will get instant access to the ebook. So it'll come to you, it'll be emailed to you right away. If you don't get the ebook right away, then check your spam folder, okay? Because it will come to you immediately, all right? And if you still don't have it, try your promotions tab on Gmail, and if that doesn't work, just use a different email address, okay? So now we're gonna begin our first part of the morning practice, which is our gratitude practice. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Okay, so let's say thank you for everything we can think of. Thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for electricity and this light that makes my face brighter. Thank you for microphones and new computers that were free. Thank you, they were given to me. Thank you for this mouse and this mouse pad. Thank you that I have fingers that I can use mouse with, and that I have fingernails and that my fingers feel good. And thank you for healthy eyes and healthy skin. Thank you for my breath. Thank you for Tai Chi and that I have a Tai Chi teacher. Thank you that I practice Tai Chi. Thank you for walks and walking and my toes and feet and ankles and knees and all the joints are functioning and calves feel good. Thank you for that. Thank you for all my body parts, my shoulders, my pelvis, my back, my butt, my stomach, my chest, everything. Alexa, stop. Did a good body thank you this morning. Good morning, everyone. All right, now we're going to do our peace practice, which I didn't even start today. So the first part of our peace practice is to write the sentence, today is going to be my peaceful day. So you can get your pen out. I'm trying to get a pen here. Okay. Mickey Mouse pen, I guess. Gonna write down today is going to be my peaceful day. So gonna put a date down. Today's the 20th. Oh, and we write today is going to be my peaceful day. I have a lot of taxes to pay today. Today's tax day. Okay, you read it in your mind several times and say it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. All right, and that is the peace practice. Okay, so you write it, yeah. And that's the first step. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Next step is to do the mindfulness breathing. So all you do is focus on your breath, right? Right here, when you breathe in and breathe out, you count 1. When you breathe in, count 1 when you breathe out. Count 2 when you breathe in, count 2 when you breathe out. Then 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Then start over again from 1 and then do the same thing. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Yeah, hey guys. And start from 1 and then breathe in and go to 7, breathe in, go to 8, breathe in 9, breathe in 10, okay? And then start over again from 1 to 5, all right? If you lose track of your breathing, just start over again, all right? Don't make yourself wrong and say, I'm bad at this and I give up and I'll never be out, make up stories. Like, don't do that. Just start over again, okay? It's not a big deal. All right? Good morning. Anyway, now we're going to, if you have a thought pop up in your head and it's distracting you, just notice the thought and say thought, thought, thought in your mind and come back to your breath, okay? Same with feelings like pain, itchiness, numbness. Feeling, 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 come back to your breath. Same with sounds. If you hear sound, 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 come back to your breath. Okay, so one time, Bhante Panakara, the head monk for Walk for Peace, who taught this practice, he was doing the breathing practice and there was a crowded room, right, all doing it with him. And then someone's cell phone started going off, beep, 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 beep. And he didn't stop at all. And then when he was done with the breathing practice and everyone, he asked them, did any of you get distracted by the cell phone alarm going off, right? And some of them were like, oh yeah, it's like, you have to be able to keep meditating and stay focused no matter what happens in the environment around you, even if someone's cell phone is going off and it's really loud. So I thought that was pretty cool. But when he met so many people, so many situations, so many distractions, so it was amazing to see him. He's still talking. He just spoke in LA. I just listened to his talks. He has really good talks. He basically said, just write that sentence, today is going to be my peaceful day every day, and that will change your life. You don't even have to do this breathing practice if you really don't want to. Just do the sentence every day. See what happens. Be open-minded enough to do the practice. All right. So let's do this breathing practice. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute. Alexa, 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 set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Close your eyes, relax, take in 3 deep breaths. Okay, just count your breaths. Alexa, stop. Thank you so much for that. Everyone, thank you for being on that. That was so nice and peaceful. All right, so the rest of the day for the peace practice, just focus on doing things one thing at a time. When you're driving, just drive, don't talk. I was better about that this morning. I drove my husband to work and I didn't talk as much. And I drove better. And same with cooking. When you cook, don't talk. Just focus on cooking. Don't listen to music. Don't watch TV. When you are eating food, same thing. Just focus on eating, chewing, swallowing, tasting. All right, that's the peace practice. An hour before you go to bed, turn off your cell phones, do the breathing practice, scan your day. If there's anything you did to harm someone else, ask for forgiveness, say sorry, forgive yourself. If someone did something to harm you, forgive them. Go to bed happy and peaceful. Wake up the next morning, clean, fix your bed nice, neat, and tidy. Go to the bathroom without your cell phone. Don't look at your cell phone in the morning. Go clean yourself up, and then do your peace sentence, write your sentence, and do your breathing, okay? So that's the peace practice. Good luck with it. It changed my life. It changes a lot of people's lives, and it's so simple, but you have to do it every day. And then the next one is the financial freedom affirmations and financial freedom visualization. I did these when I was really bad with money, and I had a lot of debt, and I was working a job, and I did these financial freedom affirmations and visualization to change my life and change the way I think about money so that I could create financial freedom. So all you have to do to get access to a lot of financial affirmations is to go to yesfinanciallyfree.com and just go to the top of the menu, and I'm going to show TikTok people. I can't show YouTube because you're stuck on my charger, but if you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com and you go to the map to freedom on the top of the menu and you click on that, it gets you this cool page called Map to Freedom. And when you get to Map to Freedom, all you have to do is scroll down to map number 5. Map number 5 has a list of all of my blog posts. Not all, sorry, not even close to all, but a lot. You can go through that and read titles and choose some that you think will help you, right? And I'm going to choose the one that says 643 affirmations for financial freedom, wealth, abundance, money, and prosperity. So that's where I get my affirmations that I'm going to say with you this morning. So let's go get some and read them together, all right? So here we go. Repeat after me. I love money. I love money, right? How do I love money? How do I love money, right? Why do I love money? Why do I love money? I always have enough money to fulfill my needs. I always have enough money to fulfill my needs. Why do I always have enough money to fulfill my needs? Why do I always have enough money to fulfill my needs? My bank account is filled with money. My bank account is filled with money. Why is my bank account filled with money? Why is my bank account filled with money? Money is coming to me every day. Money is coming to me every day. Why is money coming to me every day? Why is money coming to me every day? The more money I have, the more money I have to give. The more money I have, the more money I have to give. All right, money flows to me like a waterfall. Money flows to me like a waterfall. Why does money flow to me like a waterfall? Why does money flow to me like a waterfall? All right, we are done with our affirmations. Now we're going to do our financial freedom visualization. All you do is imagine that you are financially free. What would you do with your life? Who would you be with? What are you going to be doing that day, right? So just imagine it, right? And then close your eyes and just feel the feelings of being financially free, okay? Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Okay, close your eyes. And now just imagine you are financially free. How does it feel? Go ahead and do that. Alexa, stop. All right, we're done. I hope you enjoyed imagining yourself financially free. And then I'm going to show you a little bit about my website. And then we're done for today. I do this every morning, 5 a.m. Hawaii time, 11 a.m. Eastern. So go ahead and follow me on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube. You'll get notifications when I go live. But I'm live every single morning with this practice because it's so such a good practice, honestly. Okay, so on my blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com, if you go to the menu on the top, you will see there is one that says products. On the products page, there's a lot of different things that I provide, services. If you're interested in any of them, go ahead, check them out in more detail. But today, I'm going to talk about the DIY Build and Balance Your Investment Portfolio. Now, this is a special product that I created during COVID. Why did I create it during COVID? Is because I started doing college savings for my son. He's 12. He's 12 now, but back then he was younger, and I wanted to save for college. And I didn't know if I should just put it in all stocks or how I should save for college, right? Thanks for the light, guys. So I started putting money in an all seasons portfolio. What is that? It's just a way of allocating your money. It's 30% stocks, 40% long-term bonds, 15% intermediate, 7.5% gold, 7.5% commodities. So I started doing that. That was recommended by Ray Dalio in the book Money Master the Game. Okay, which is a great book. If you haven't read it, you should read it. I've listened to it a lot. But anyway, I implemented this portfolio. I figured out how to build it myself. And then that was in 2019. All right. And the reason I did it was because it had a good average return from 1984 to 2012. It averaged 9.72%. Okay. And during the housing crisis in 2008, when the S&P was down 37%, it was only down 3.93%. So it doesn't go down as much as a regular stock portfolio. So I was like, okay, I will try it. So I put my son's money in 2019 because I felt like the stock market was really high in 2019. And then lo and behold, 2020 happens and it just crashes 50%, right? It's just because of COVID, right? Everything just tanked. But my son's portfolio did not. Because when the stock market tanked, the bonds lifted up. They increased in value. So he was only down by like maybe 15 at most. I don't know. And then the next week he was down by 5. And then the following week, he was in profit when the rest of the market was still down like 30%. It blew my mind. So I taught all of my clients how to do it. It's called DIY Build and Balance Your Investment Portfolio. So if you don't know how to build and balance your own investment portfolio, check it out. It's on my products page at yesfinanciallyfree.com. If you just click on the picture of the product and go in there, it has more detail. It even has a video describing it. If you click the Get Instant Access button, it'll take you to a payment window, and it is only $197 for an entire year's access to the video trainings, which only take about maybe a week or two to learn, as long, but you have to implement it. I give you invites to my office hours on Monday if you have any questions. So if you have any questions, I give you those invites, and then you can ask me, if you don't understand the video training and you need extra help, you just pop on and ask me. And it's a really great training. I build and balance all of our investment portfolios, except for, I think my husband has one or two at his work that he has them because it's in a plan. You can't really manage it. But all of our IRAs, right, and my son's college funds, I manage myself, right? So I manage our investment accounts too. The ones that create the dividend income I told you, where we made almost $500 a month in passive income every month. Yeah, that's dividend income, okay? So those are my offering services, free services, paid services. I will see you again tomorrow at the same time. 5 a.m. Hawaii time, 11 a.m. Eastern. We're going to do the gratitude practice, peace practice, financial freedom affirmations, and financial freedom visualization again every morning.